What's good, YouTube? It's Hayden here. I'm here with my first 2K video. It's going to be lit. So I have a nice little build video for y'all today. We're going to be grinding this whole 2K year. We're going to try to hit legend. We're going to see how far we can go with it. So make sure you go like, comment, subscribe, and hit those noties so you know when I'm making my next upload. And let's get into it. You might be wondering why I'm in this menu right now, but I need to show you guys something that's really important for the build. So you want to go down here to the units of measurement. It's on Imperial system if you're in America, and we're going to switch this to the metric system. And the reason why we do this is so we get the exact attributes for the physicals and for the actual attributes for the player. It helps a lot by doing it with the metric system compared to the Imperial system, because you'll get everything exactly as like a 6'4" player would be, but you'll be like 6'3.5". So let's launch this. So the debate this year has been point guard and shooting guard. I like the shooting guard position because I like the bash spread better than the point guard. So that's where I went with the shooting guard. Most people say that your hands don't matter, but I really care about the hands. For me, in my experience, I've experienced that like the left-handed dunks a lot better on both sides compared to the right-handed. So that's why I typically go with left-handed, and number, that actually doesn't matter. So let's go with that. I'll go with 7. And now the big difference. This is the pie chart that I chose. The primarily blue with a good amount of gray. So it's the main debate is between these two pie charts, and I went with this one because it gets a better driving dunk and better playmaking. But you can go with this, but you won't get enough. You won't be able to get the pro dribble moves or contact dunks if you do it right. So you have to pick one. So that's why I went with this one, because you'll be able to get both of those and still be able to shoot. Then most people go with pure speed, but I went with speed and vert because the vert helps with not only rebounding, but it helps with blocks, it helps with layups and dunks. So that's why I went with speed and vert. Alright, so close shot gets maxed out, driving layup gets maxed out, and driving dunk. It says at 81 now, but we're going to get a little bit higher with the wingspan, so you'll be able to get contact dunks, I believe, like at 96 or 97. Alright, mid-range is maxed out, 3 to 4 range gets maxed out, then you max out post fade, and then you go to 70 on the free throw. So if you're only going to be playing 5s, I would suggest going higher on the free throw and lower on the post fade. But since I'm playing both, I like to do post fade, so I did post fade higher and free throw a little bit lower. But 70 is still enough to green easily, so that's why I went 70. Alright, so ball handle gets maxed out, and then pass accuracy, you take 1 tick for max, so you get 13 playmaking badges. And then perimeter defense gets max, lat gets max, steal max, block. We're going to touch that in a second. You would max out defense rebound, and then you max out block for a total of 7 defensive badges. So in total, Bill gets 15, 18, 13, and 7. Really, really good badge spread. But the only thing is, you don't get the shooting badges Hall of Fame, which is a downfall. But 18 gold shooting badges, you still should be able to bang, to be completely honest. And the 15, you'll be able to easily drive on people. 13 playmaking is enough to be able to ball handle and be a primary ball handler. And with 7, the way that we're going to do it with this wingspan, it low-key allows you to play like a lockdown, which is really, real cold. So let's see. Let's get it in with this. All right, so build. So we're in the metric system right now. So the 1.96 converted to the Imperial system, which will be 6'5". So we're trying to go for about 6'3.5". So if you go down 1 tick, 2 ticks, this will be about 1.94 is about 6'4". So we're gonna go down 1 more, which will get 1.93, which is in between 6'3" and 6'4", which this is about like 6'3.5" ish. So we get the extra ball handle. So we'll be able to get pro dribble moves at 99, but the driving does go down. So what we have to do is, I'll go minimum on the weight, just so you can get the most speed out of it. And then for the wingspan, you go 2 ticks for max, so you get the 77 3-point shot, so you have an 81 at max. And then the driving dunk, it goes to 82, so that at 98, right there. There we go. So you're able to get locked. You go you go 1 tick for max, so you end up getting the 83 driving dunk and the 77 3-point shot. Wait a second, I think I did that wrong. You did 1 point out there? I don't know, I'm tripping. Alright, yeah, so right here. Right there. 2 ticks for max. 3 ticks for max. Wow, I'm really tripping. Alright, so you go out to get the lock takeover, so you become like pretty much a hybrid build for everything. You have to go 1 tick for max. So you go 1 tick for max, and then you get the lock takeover, which is what I went with. So you pretty much have no areas of weakness. You can play defense because of the lock takeover, that helps you be able to guard everybody. You can play make, you can score, you can shoot the 3, you can fade, you can do anything from that area, and then you can finish on the big man. So you can pretty much do everything in the game. So this is the Demigod build, y'all, and you end up getting the title of a slasher. So if you want to do a badge layout, so this is what I would pretty much go with. Overall 99. So I would max out contact, max out fancy, max out slithery, consistent, acrobat, and relentless. All on bronze. And now for shooting, I will go difficult shots to go immediately. Range extender, hot zone, dead eye, corner, catch and shoot, green machine, and then I will put dead eye 1 more higher. But you have 18 badges, but you can do a lot with that, to be completely honest. You can change this however you want, but this is probably how I would want to run it for the most part for 5s and 3s. Alright, so playmaking. So I'll go quick first step, handles for days, bailout on bronze, unpluggable on bronze, space creator, and then you have two extra badges that you can do with you can either put them on, I would say, either downhill or tight handles, because you don't get dimer with this, which is another downside to this. But if your teammates can shoot without dimer, or if you have a spot up on 3s or 5s or another ball handler that gets dimer and floor general, that's fine. But I'll probably put that on tight handles. And then for defense, so I'll go gold clamps, chase down on bronze, intimidator on bronze, pick dodger bronze, and then rim protector bronze. So chase down, so you can actually get chase down blocks. Intimidator has always been a really good badge since last year. Even though they said they nerfed it, inside defense this year is ridiculous. So intimidator just boosts that in all sense, and it boosts contest just in general. Pick dodger seems actually useful this year because screens get you caught up like, I don't know, man. If you play 2K21, you know the screens are just ridiculous. You'll get warped into screens without even doing anything. And then rim protector. This allows for it gives a takeover meter, but more importantly, it gives you the ability to do snatch blocks. And you have actually a pretty decent block rating on this build, so you'll be able to actually get snatch blocks pretty reliably in most cases. So this is the build, everybody. Hope you guys like it. So again, make sure you go like, subscribe, hit those notices to make sure I'm up sure for my next upload. And love y'all, and peace out.